because no one else is. Feminism's gone way too far. Okay? Men can't even look in the same direction for too long at the gym because they're terrified someone's recording them and then blast them all over the internet later on. Can't ask for a phone number because you might also look like a creep. Really can't even exist at this point without apologizing, and I'm tired of it because they're the same women that complain that no man talks to them or approaches them. You know what? You want him to go up to you? You have to go up to him at this point because that's the reality you've all created.
And just to let you niggas know, we don't need y'all. We want y'all, but we don't need you.
20 years later.
Our black men, we want all y'all back. Because we love you, we see you, kings, and most importantly, we need you. And most importantly, we need you.
And most importantly, we need you.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
You see these 65-year-old women videos going viral where they say, I walked with a feminist. I bought into the argument of being a feminist. Man was an enemy in my life. I'm 65 years old. I've never been married. I have no kids. I will never be able to experience what it is to be married to a man when I was in my 20s. The concept of feminism stole that away from me. Just because I looked at man as the enemy, and he's not.
Truth, right?
Okay, whoa. You just said, hold on, wait. Did you just say every woman here is a pick me? Wait. How is understanding how the other species operates and how what they value, what they want, a pick me? When we always say, when we always say that they need to understand women, it's like, how are you supposed to be in a relationship with someone? When you get in a relationship with friends, you try to understand your friends and you want them to understand you so you can grow that relationship, so you can be the best friend they have in that relationship. How are you going to be one-sided and say, oh, we don't need to understand men, we don't need to know this about men, they need to understand us and how we operate? And that's a pick me if we try to understand how they operate, to be able to have a good relationship, to not be single at 40 with 12 kids, to not die alone with a dog. How is that a pick me?
Well fucking said.
Because you think that they're understanding or they're like...
Are they not human?
No, of course they're human. You think that it is like... It's truth, it's gospel, it's like determining the facts. Like, I cannot accept that
you think
those
what's
things
true?
determine a woman's value.
What's true?
Like,
what's gospel?
You saying that certain women don't.
I'm sitting here with just this horrible realization. I have spent most of my days figuring out how I can become physically, mentally, financially, spiritually healthy enough to be able to afford and take care of a child. And not only have I taken that time, but I've done the math, and it does not work out. I am not young enough, or fertile enough, or financially stable enough to even do another round of IVF. And at 36, like, I'm sorry, like, you're gonna say, like, you have time, like, I don't. Because I can't spend another minute of my life trying to make something work when I'm just fighting upstream. I don't have a support system. I don't have the money. I don't have the resources or the community. And it just kills me. It kills me that I had embryos with my ex-husband that were viable. And they're just gone now. And my future with those children and my life as a mother is just, it's gone. And it's not just that it's gone, it's the fact that it was decided for me by so many other people and factors. And that's what kills me, because it was not my choice. And I'm angry. And I'm heartbroken.
As the old adage states, they may have won the battle, but we haven't lost the war. The feminist movement has convinced most Western women that leaving guys behind is a profitable decision. Then, when they land flat on their face, they seek reconciliation. However, for most of these chicks, it's far too late. Not just because we wouldn't pick you, but because you simply lost the fight against time. The top comments are, "Slayed, didn't you, queen? #girlboss. I can buy myself flowers. Fast forward, why am I broken and all alone? I'm ready to see more of these videos. You will do fine because you're a strong, independent woman. You don't need a man. Strong, independent woman. The lack of accountability is jaw-dropping. But you should be happy. You're a strong, independent woman. You don't need a man. Your career is more important, girl. Stay strong. The cats are waiting for you. You go, girl. Queen energy. The kids couldn't handle you, sis. Slay queen. Hashtag boss babe. This is some top shelf feedback. Some soft guys might buy into the tears, but we can visualize what this Western woman was like before the regret and performative crying. She had a chance to be a decent woman, and she consciously rejected it. That's a fact. As the late Gandhi once said, ain't nobody got time for that. Next clip.
The definition of feminism across the board is the social, political, and economic equality of the sexes.
Yes. Why are we only talking about the female inequalities? Why aren't we talking about the male inequalities?
We do not have the same experience. You are not oppressed in the same ways that I am.
No, and I'm sure you're not oppressed in the same ways that I am.
You need to acknowledge your privilege first. If people could hear that about themselves and not be defensive, I think that we could probably push the needle forward a lot faster. As a woman, I'm not sure that I'm concerned whether or not you want to join as a man.
Is that not part of the issue? But that's segregating that's segregating genders. If you're saying that you don't care about my opinion as a man, that goes against everything the feminist movement goes.
I don't care about reshaping and forming my feminism in a way that is digestible for you as a man.
This soy boy is getting totally railed and it's hard to pity him. However, this does highlight the main reason men are going their own way to begin with. There's no way to tap into the mind of someone that's clinically insane. Trying to reach a Western thought like this is like trying to carry water in your hands across the Sahara. It's a futile gesture that none of us care to explore. Here are the top comments. Claims that feminism is about equality for all, then dismisses him completely. I hate three things: feminism, irony, and lists. She is gonna have a lot of cats later in life. She's just saying words at this point, nothing actually coming out. Say random words and hopefully they sound meaningful. You can't name a movement after a group and expect it to equally serve everyone. She literally demonstrated all the things he was trying to point out and all the things she was accusing him of. Valid points, but again, they're only going to fall on deaf ears. These chicks are members of a Jonestown of their own making, and there's no reason to stop them from drinking the Kool-Aid now. As some of the comments state, the feminist goal is to just dump enough words to get her the corner office in a parasitic corporation. She parrots mantras, only to one day figure out the philosophy she peddles shamelessly will lead to a high body count and the nickname Saggy Maggie. Next clip.
I believe, the man is supposed to be the breadwinner. Okay. I would like to talk about, maybe having a weekly allowance or something.
How much was how much would be So how much is a weekly allowance?
Like my last relationship, he was giving me $2,000-3,000 every week.
Isn't it funny how some women associated providing men with money and money only? Whatever happened to a man providing information, education, guidance, advice, or even behavior improvement? Do you know why some women consider a man giving them money being the provider of the relationship? Because that is the only thing they would accept from a man. A lot of modern women, they don't want no guidance. They don't want to be told that they need to do better as the female in that relationship. How could that woman from the previous clip, I'm not judging her, how could she be an asset to his life? How can she bring improvement to his life? Actually goes for a lot of women out there. A lot of women, they are so cool and so content with spending a man's money that he clearly works hard for and don't even pack the man's lunch. Girl, please. These women, they don't even want to master the basics in a relationship. They don't want to cook, they don't want to clean, they don't want to do none of that. They just want to sit there, be pretty, and spend the man's money. And what kind of world do you live in, honestly? And especially, what are you going to do when you get old? Whose money are you going to spend then? You're going to be alone and ugly.
Is there any real question as to why men are looking overseas for a wife these days? The quick answer? Absolutely not. These chicks think they can make being Eiffel Towered at a local Wendy's a lifelong career. Not only that, but they think a high-value man will be waiting around the corner to give them a raise for doing so. It's the same reason so many threes join OnlyFans thinking they can circumvent responsibility, only to find out later that the world could care less. Here are the top comments. $3,000 times 52 weeks equals $156K. I am just doing the math. Like 2 to 3K every week? No way did that happen. No freaking way. Notices she says, in my last relationship. Clearly she wasn't worth keeping with that mindset. Passport, anyone? She was getting a 3K allowance weekly and she still left him? The catch. In my last relationship. Sure. Money, money, money. For what? For what? That sounds just like my last 2 relationships. The minute I stopped giving them money, they gone. Who's paying her 3K per week? In response to some of these comments, and echoing others, there's no way in hell this 304 had a past relationship, let alone that was giving her this much money. The passport wife is trying to be the voice of reason here, but the fact is these women are long gone. These low-value chicks will be waving a cardboard sign under an overpass before they make anything close to what they're asking for. On to the next one.
I see so many TikToks talking about how being an independent woman is so much better, and it's amazing that you don't have to depend on anyone else, but I'm exhausted. I own my own house. I can pay my own bills. I work full-time 5 days a week. I'm a full-time single mum, and I think it's just exhausting because of how lonely it can be. So I go out, I go clubbing just to be surrounded by people, or my one night a week that I don't have my baby boy, and I'm lonely. And it's sad because all I do is cook, I clean, I take care of my son, and I work. And I hate this system. And I hate the dating scene. If you've been single, you know what the dating scene looks like in 2023. It's non-existent. It's a bunch of just people in hookup culture, and as much as I've tried to do that, it's not for me. It just makes me feel worse about myself.
We're shocked. Perhaps the most poetic part of this feminist failure is that this unfaithful broad ended up doing what she should have been doing to begin with: cooking, cleaning, and practicing loyalty. And yet, she still hasn't learned her lesson. She still does the exact thing that got her trapped in the first place. She goes out to Chad and Tyrone to fill the void, pun intended, and then wonders how everything went wrong. The top comments are, she's still not taking accountability. No sympathy whatsoever. Club and single mom red flag. So a normal man life. I can buy myself flowers. That's a man's everyday life. And on top of that, we have to provide for a minimum of one more person. Stay strong and independent. Oh no, I'm an adult and have to behave like one. As you can see, nobody's willing to give you a break, sweetheart. You abandoned your duties as a wife and you ended up having to do them anyway. Men, as some of the comments shared, we do this on a daily basis. We handle our business and cash checks. The only difference is that we're loyal and don't cry about it on the most accessible platform. All we have to say is, good luck in the feminist world of your own making. You definitely deserve it.
Huh, that's crazy. I thought she was at work. She said she was at work. So this is what we doing? This is what we doing? I'm doing too much. This is what we doing?
You been cheating on me.
What you mean? So you cheat? No, bro.
No. You doing too much.
Damn, all I do for you, bro?
You don't do nothing
all
for me.
I do for you?
Don't put him in there.
Damn, you grimy, dog. Look at this. Running. Look at him.
They caught their homie's current girlfriend cheating at the party on his birthday.
They're deadass
Because
crying
I
right
feel
now.
like I'm gonna be abandoned right now, and like you're just like everyone else. You're trying to fucking leave me, and I just don't know.
Leave you. You made a
You're
decision and you got
leaving
caught.
me. Decision to do what? Like
You linked somebody and you got caught.
it wasn't even that
You went behind my back.
serious.
and
It
you went to
wasn't that
somebody's crib.
serious.
He was a hooper?
Stop.
He was a hooper. He played basketball.
Yes, but it wasn't that serious. Like
Y'all like
stop it.
actually.
Yeah, but it was just a one-time thing, and we used protection. It wasn't even for that long, so I don't even know why you're bugging. Like, it was not even for that long. Like, can you please come back to me, please?
Get off of me.
Please come
Don't talk to
back.
me.
Like, stop. Just please. Like, you're overreacting.
I'm not overreacting.
I only did it because you didn't answer your fucking phone. Like, you never answer your phone, and you're never there for me.
You know what I'm
You're
doing. I'm
never
always
there
at the
for
gym.
me.
I'm
What
always at
gym?
the gym.
What gym are you at?
You know what
like,
gym
what
I'm
gym opens that? Like, you're a fucking liar.
Okay.
Like, you don't even care about me at all.
Alright. How long was this going on for?
Like, for a month, but it wasn't even that serious.
Did you rebound from?
Yeah, but yeah. Why are
Alright,
you asking me that? I'm having a good time. Like, where are you going? Do not leave me.
I'm sorry for cheating. Cheating's not what I do. But I found out you cheated on me, so I cheated on you. Who's this?
Once a classic, always a classic. Men, the blame game is practiced so heavily among Western 304s that we're surprised it's not an Olympic event. For many of these women, infidelity has been relabeled as a heroic escape. Luckily for most of the people watching this, we have a keen sense of smell. We know never to go near the wharf because there's a lot of nasty stuff out there. Here are the top comments for this second to last clip. Did you rebound for him? This really hits deep. It wasn't even for that long. She gets caught cheating, but you're the liar. Bro, best thing you can do is stay single, bro. These women out here have no morals or values anymore. Marketing genius. How is he so calm? I would have been fuming. I did it because you didn't answer your phone. Huh? You're overreacting, bro being so chill. The stoic knows never to waste their energy on a lost thought. The primary mistake that guy made was getting out of the car. After all, he's not the only one that belongs to the streets. Chicks like this always throw out the accusations when the game is up, but the MGTOW man never takes the bait. Hell, we wouldn't even be in this position to begin with. Next clip.
Caitlin! So this is the dude you cheated on your husband with. No, you cheated on your husband with this guy. That's awesome.
An oldie, but a goodie. This guy catches his buddies 304 in the act, and we have to raise a glass to that. In the West, marriage is a losing game. Those who convince themselves otherwise end up paying the ultimate price. This size men's husky female probably ran off with half the poor guy's income and didn't even keep the affair private. Unfortunately, any of us could have told him what the future holds for dating. The top comments are, side dude's appetite unaffected, LOL. Need homies like this. Going to local Chili's is crazy. Chili's commercial. They're never yours, fellas. It's just your turn. I don't know if this would make a good Chili's commercial, considering ain't nobody going to be saying, I want my baby back after this. The last comment outlines our sentiments exactly. Men, women in the West don't see a ring as a sign to hop off the carousel. If anything, they see it as a side hustle, and nothing in the legal system shows them this is not the case. Here's the next clip.
Look. This girl acting crazy, man.
What the fuck is you doing? Open the door.
Bit,
Back and forth.
I bet it's crazy.
Open the fucking door.
No, we.
Okay. I'm not.
She just do what she wildin'. I'm not opening this motherfucking door. This bitch been crazy. Look at this bitch, bro. This is crazy. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Anyone born in the hood could tell you that the golden rule is to always check the back door. Honestly, he should have pulled out, and that advice works on multiple levels. Regardless, the double standard seen in this and many other clips is real. The modern woman loves to burn hardworking guys, but the second her hand slips and hits the stove, she has a complete meltdown. Here are the top comments. What happened next? When she opened the door, I got scared. Open the door. Bro forgot about the back door. Bro had every advantage. How? Like, how do you lose? Drive off, fam. OMG, I jumped when she opened that shit, bro. Ain't that the same dude that got the band from the girl to stay? I thought shawty was coming for me. Honestly, we did too, brother. We did too. That was a bit scary, but no doubt he managed to fend for himself. He is a guy after all. In contrast to the last clip, this guy got off easy. If there were a ring around her finger, she would have been able to give him a black eye and still get a judge to take his car to court. Here's another one.
He's been cheated on by his girlfriend and his reaction is just perfect. While on vacation, he notices her constantly chatting with a man named Andre. After confronting him, she immediately regrets her actions.
Please. I mean it. Like, I really mean it.
I told you for the millionth time. I don't want to do nothing, bro. I don't want your account. I don't want you to block no one. I don't even want you 6 feet from me, girl. I want you to pack your things. You're going home. That's it. That's it. There's not much to talk about. There's not much to talk. You lost me, bro. You lost me, honestly, like about an hour ago because I ain't fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to talk. We're talking, and I'm talking calmly with you. I'm not even raising my voice at you. I'm asking you to pack your things. I was willing to do anything and everything for you. Really, I really was, because I brought you out here. Like, that's already crazy.
Stop, please, no.
For men, simp sauce is no different than battery acid. Once you take a swig, your burns cost you in more ways than one. The thoughts in these clips always cry when they're put in the hot seat, but we all know that they weren't weeping when Chad and Tyrone took them for a spin. In the end, it's nothing more than performance art. Here are some comments. Yeah, I'ma have sip of my water while my girlfriend cheating on me. I know that sip felt like heaven. Man was getting cheated on and drank water, no stress. I want this dude's feelings. Bro sipped his water like wine. What did you expect? That we'd cuddle? Bro took a water break. When you done find, not even angry, it's over. 10 out of 10 composure and response. If only he stuck to the water. The guy gets points for not letting her get an emotional victory, but the optimal situation would be if he didn't make this choice at all. If he had just gone MGTOW a bit sooner, he would have saved himself a lot of heartache. At least we can find solace in the fact that these women won't win the long game. Not by any means. Any high-value male will see that skyscraper of a body count and run for the hills. That's what we do, and we're all the better for it.
Thanks for watching, brothers. Remember, stay focused, stay free, and keep walking your own path. If you found value in this video, drop a like, share your thoughts below, and don't forget to subscribe for more content on self-mastery and independence. Until next time, walk tall, stay true.